All right, all right. Yeah, yeah. Who we back? Hustle's Corner. Another Hustle's Corner. There shall be glory in the morning. Yeah, you did. What up, dog? Back with another Hustle's Corner, right? So here I just talk about my entrepreneurial journey, how things been going. So if you're following, last time I was talking about the mask, selling my mask, 2020 faces of the future. We sell LED lights, masks, right, or toys. And this week we're gonna talk about just perseverance and standing in it and finishing. You know what I mean? Like plan out to do what you say you're gonna do and do it. Right. So here you go. October is our big month. Persevering, right? October is our big month. October, Halloween season. We make masks we buy masks, we resell masks that's cater to Halloween, right? Halloween big mask season. Whew. So this year, I don't sell online that well, right? So you can sell them online. I don't know how. I can find a team or whatever. It's just not a focus of mine, right? So but I do sell them outside at events. I found one event, done this for a couple years, found one event, did really well. I like going outside, especially for the month, some good, easy, fast duckies, right? So I do that a couple years, trying to grow it, trying to do something different, trying to grow, to expand, right? Provide opportunities for other people, you know what I mean? Put other people on, and not even just to sell masks, but for sure to go outside and sell something, right? Because everybody want to go online and sell something. I'm sure that's good and it's working for a lot of people, but I ain't saying it ain't the only way, all right? And so this is just another way that I found a way to get some extra money, to sell a unique product, build a customer base, get in front of people, you know what I mean? Work on your personal skills, work on your talking skills, work on your selling skills, right? Like, got to get out there and challenge yourself and grow. So here's the perseverance, right? So I'm trying to grow into two different markets, two different events, right? If I found one event that's a really good event, really big event, does really well, maybe 2,500 people or so come out a night, and they do it for maybe 25 nights of the month. All right, so in the other place that I found, they do maybe about 12 to 1,800 people a night. Right, it's still a lot of people. You know what I mean? So I found two markets, right? I learned, I got my product, I ordered them, and I planned this all out though. I planned it all out months and months and months in advance, months ago. And then, so the plan was to have two stands working at the same time. Well, one place got, they see me do well one time before, they stopped me from coming back, and then they try to do the same thing, right? But it's a more generic brand. So I still want to go back and try to compete, and I do well, but the gatekeepers didn't want me back in there, right? So they didn't let me come back because they wanted to sell their product and didn't want to let me sell mine, right? Because we did a little better than them, right? So persevere. Mind you, I still got another stand, another place, another location that's doing well as well, right? So with the stands, I just want to do like maybe 100, 110 units a night if I can, right? That's a good night for me. If they got over 1,000 plus people a night, that's just good. You do the math, right? You put numbers on it. But persevering and standing in it it's a lot of stuff that come with it that no one ever told me about, right? Because I didn't know about it. I don't know nobody who do this, right? I'm usually the only black dude there in most places, and I mean, and it may be some black girl somewhere, but ain't that many black folks anyway. And so that's just one thing, right? But persevering and standing in it, right? Having the goal, setting the goal, right? So the goal was to do one thing or a certain amount of things or a certain amount of numbers, and the obstacles came, right? Like I said, the other people didn't really care for me to be there. That ain't stopped me from doing what I had to do. It ain't slowed me down from getting to it. It ain't even phase me as to being perfectly present. You know what I mean? Being present in why am I here? I like to tell my customers I provide a Chick-fil-A type of experience, right? So, I tell people I work with, right? I tell them that, but that's because I try to be perfectly present to make sure I maintain that right? My product already gonna do what it do. Is unique, whatever, but that's not even necessary for, right? Just being persevering and finishing what you say you're gonna finish, doing what you say you're gonna do, providing what you say you're gonna provide. You know what I mean? Adding value wherever you say you're gonna add to that. But not letting the obstacles and distractions deter you. And I persevere. One of my favorite sayings: stay faithful, stay focused, and finish right. So, like I said, I planned this out months ago. I bought the product. I did really well. And so with the reading, right? So I read the book A Black Choice by Dennis Kimbro. And I think I mentioned it before, but I think the last story I read in there was Madam C.J. Walker and her hair, and how she had a goal to be able to make her own product, and she did it. And like then she kind of grew it to become her own distributor, right? And so, and her perseverance stand in it was she was just getting people to make the stuff in their crib. Like, cause she didn't have no money to get a factory or resources to get a factory, right? But shoot, I can cook it up in the kitchen. I can cook it up in the kitchen, she said. But I can teach them to cook it up in the kitchen. I can put my own bottle label on it. You know what I'm talking about? And cut the profit margins and whatever. And then, but she was only doing that long enough to do what? Get her a factory, a warehouse, right? The house and stuff to make it into where, and she was able to do that. And this story is, like I said, it got to be early 1800s, mid 1800s, right? So persevere and stand in it, cause it's out there for you. I don't know if you everybody needs some extra nuggets, but you probably just need something to do, right? If you find something to do, that'll help you find some duckies, right? Find something that you like to do that's interesting to you, right? That'll help you persevere, because you'll like it, you'll be interested in it, and you will be less likely to quit if it gets too hard or too daunting, right? Because you'll be interested enough in it that you'll dig deep in it, dig deep down in it. You know what I mean? And be consistent with it. All right, so here you go, the story with the Mavs, right? Persevering and finishing, right? You got to finish the whole season out, right? Because you can't go nowhere and just do like 1 or 2 weeks, right? And you just don't go back, because the customers gonna be looking for you. You got a good product. The people you working at, the location you at, they gonna be looking for you. I mean, they hoping you got something provided customers, whatever. You know what I mean? So, and like now I got places, by being consistent, right? I got places that I can just lock in. I can put them on the calendar, I can put them on the book. So for next year, I can get in front of them, right? Because I know I got an event in February. I can pay for that this month, November, right? I know I got an event in August. Shoot, what if they may let her send an email out saying, like they did last year, hey, since you came back last year, you want to come again? Well, you can get a discount pay now early, right? Lock that in by January, right? Then I really can get some product, right? Get the get my numbers together, maybe get my label together, find different events, right? So now I got one and I can look for other ones, right? In that time frame or before, book the calendar up, right? So but that only come from persevering, right? And being consistent, because it's just my fifth year doing this, fourth year probably, my second year in a row doing it at the same place, right? So and look for more places, but I do sell my product throughout the year. But October is the big season, the home run season, right? Like I said, so I call it home run season for a reason. Not to hit a home run for sure, but it only comes through persevering through the year, doing them other events, staying ready. So I had to get ready. I learned a whole lot. So next year I can be even more ready and keep on swinging. I know my home run season, ebbs and flows. Got to get in the rhythm. I'm found the rhythm, and I'm saying this with the rhythm come with being consistent, persevering, and finishing. Finish what you said you're gonna do. Finish what you said you can set out to do. So yeah, that's the hustle corner for y'all, man. Don't skip out on it. Get to it. Grind season. We got that on 3 more weeks. 3 more months in a year. It's 2 more months. November. 2 more months of the year, right? So I'm gonna try to find a way to add value to myself somewhere else. I might and get back to my curriculum or make a course for the vendor, one of the two. But I'm gonna do some more work for the rest of the year. But I done hit my home run season. Now it's back to the end flows, right? Back in the rhythm. Hustle's Corner, man. I'm out of here.